Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Double RT Boxing Show, known as the Ready Talk Boxing Show. I am your host, Mr.A. This is the boxing rehab for us boxing junkies. So let me kick it off. Hi, my name is Mr.A. and I'm addicted to ring generalship. Yes, it always feels better to confess your addictions. Now let's get into this card. Just as we talked about on the fight card preview, Berlanga was going to look like Berlanga, how they want him to look. They're giving him opponents to be knocked out, make him look good. Or just hopefully it doesn't backfire and have him set up for a raw fall. Right now he reminds me of a nice Jaime Munguia. Just going out there, brute strength, oversizing people. We need to see him in a fight. We need to see him be tested, whether it's a blown up middleweight for his first real test, just play it safe, or just a kind of a gatekeeper-ish, if not a gatekeeper, because he's fighting. I don't even think anyone's been in there to try and win a round. You know, I think they're just going in there to be on his resume and add to the hype. So we'll talk about it more as we need to talk about it. As far as the rest of the card, it kind of went down how we talked about, right, folks? Right, junkies? Right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. What do we say? Nakatani was going to knock out Verdejo. Verdejo needs to get some respect early. If not, it's going to be a long night. He got that respect. He dropped him in the first round and in the fourth, right? And like we said, Nakatani is there to be hit. Verdejo should win that fight. He has the hand speed, the foot speed, the movement. But he won't. I just said it. He has everything to win that fight. He should win that fight, but he's not. I didn't like his defense. I didn't like his chin. He gets hit straight down the middle. 1-2, 1-2. I said that's his weakness. That's what I saw, his flaw. And Nakatani being there to be hit means he's right there to throw right down the middle as well. And sure enough, in the 7th round, he finally caught him down the middle, buzzed him. And then from the 8th round on, he just kept catching him, and finished him. The jab finished him so much. He had him so much rocked that the jabs pushed him all the way to the ropes. Stumbled him from midway ring, half point of the ring, center of the ring, pushed him to the ropes. And it was like chicken leg, like rubber leg stumbled to the ropes. And the jab is what knocked him down to finish the fight too. And he just, as he was falling, he came over with the overhand right. So hopefully they just, not hopefully but hopefully Nakatani's okay. You know, during the Shakur fight, they reported he's going to the hospital. Just came off a broken orbital bone with Lopez. So hopefully just blurred vision from that. He doesn't have another fracture or another setback. Because he's already coming off 17 months. And coming off 17 months, stopping Verdejo, becoming an Intercontinental Champion. You know how Mr.A feels about that belt. You know, they were trying hard. To give a Lopez an American money fight. Just trying to set it up a Honduras versus Puerto Rico. Set it up for Madison Square Garden or a Puerto Rican holiday. Oh, man, they were trying so hard to make some brown blood, fanfare, warfare. And Nakatani, the Japanese, came. I told you, if you're going to stereotype any type of fighters, Japanese are like those Mexicans, man. If you don't get the respect early, and even if you do, you got to get them out of there because there's going to be an ass whooping on your way if you don't. And sure enough, he hurt Nakatani, but he didn't get him out of there. And Nakatani got his ass out. As far as Shakur Stevenson, we said it. Toka Khan, hand speed, good enough stuff. But if you get his feet moving, he's done. He's done. His hand speed only comes in effect. His own punch selection only comes in effect when he's coming forward and his feet are moving what he wants to do. But if you push him backwards, make him move laterally, his feet are moving, his hands are done. And Shakur just pressed him, body stab, really aggressive. Him and Colbert remind me the same way. I wish I would have done that fight as well because I had Colbert knocking Jaime out in the late night rounds. For the same reason I did pick Shakur for a knockout, even though I wasn't too sure of it. They're not knockout artists, but they have that deadly power where they can just beat you up over and over and over all the rounds. And accumulation, either ref's going to stop it, you're going to get knocked out. And the perfect example for that is the pound for pound, Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford ain't knocking no one out. Not one hitter quitters, but he has power in both shots, both hands, and he places shots accurately, just like Shakur, just like Colbert does. And it's a scary sight. And he shut Tokan down, put him in backwards mode, had the feet moving, and the offense stopped. So I liked what I saw from Shakur. He has that cockiness, that little bit of arrogance in him that could really rub fans the wrong way. So he already has, you hate him or love him, your ass is going to be in the seats. He has a really good fan base. And, well, I won't say he has a really good fan base. I should say he has a nice fan base that has a potential to grow really big. And he also has that potential to have some good amount, some haterade, because he's a confident, cocky little shit. And I'm rooting for the kid from Newark, New Jersey. That's where my bloodline comes from. So I'm definitely rooting for the cocky little bastard. Thank you for your time and support. This is the Top Rank card, 12-12-20 boxing, the RRT Boxing Show. Thank you for your time and support.